You enjoying your Sonic?
Tots.
Well, fellow YouTubers, the time has finally come. It is finally happening. Happened a lot quicker than I thought. But I said that I wanted to get an Aztec this year. And now I am. We don't have Sonic in our neck of the woods. So if we're coming up here toward the Cleveland area, we usually try to stop and get a Sonic. Because that's, well, that's what we do. Okay, so as I just mentioned, a couple of, well, you watching this a couple of seconds ago, but for me, we've been sitting here for what, half hour eating? So what I said about a half hour ago, it is finally happening. It didn't really go the way that I was originally planning on doing this. Obviously, I was going to try to kind of save up, you know, a couple $1,000s, buy a nicer, newer, fully functioning Aztec. Like all the ones that I've looked at, actually I think all of the ones that I've looked at have been either 04s or 05s, actually. So I really didn't look at anything older. But that was the original plan, because, I don't know, I wanted a newer one with decent mileage, obviously running. But no, something else came about, and I was giving it some thought, and I decided to contact the seller about this particular Aztec. Oh good, that's on there. She hiccuped. I contacted the seller, and what they are selling is, I actually feel kind of ashamed saying this, because this is the one Aztec that I wanted to stay away from. But I'm going for it anyway.
That's how it goes.
It's a 2001 Pontiac Aztec. In a way, this is really cool. I mean, I'm really excited about this, because it is the very first Aztec. The very first Aztec. The very first year. The only reason why I wanted to stay away from them is because I know these are the ones that are extremely problem prone when it comes to electrical and computer, and this is like the trial and error Aztec. But I don't know, for some reason I'm not really worried about it. I think because I'm only paying a couple $100s for this Aztec. And you're probably wondering, well, why is it only a couple $100s? I'm going to tell you why. A lot of you viewers might think this is an extremely dumb idea. A lot of you guys might be like, woohoo! But the reason why this Aztec is so cheap is because it's not drivable. It has a blown head gasket. There again,
I'm still eating.
there again, I wanted to buy an Aztec that did not have a blown head gasket. One that runs, and one that I can drive home. So you can kind of see where this little endeavor is not really going the way that I had originally planned for it. But at the same time, that's okay. I'm literally only paying just a couple $100s for this car. And I've decided, before going to look at this car and getting more information about this car, I've decided that I want this to kind of be a project you know, that I want to be able to take care of. I want to do this myself. I want to tear this engine apart, and I want to replace these gaskets and all the other gaskets in this engine myself. I've never done this before. I am nervous. I'm actually really nervous, but at the same time I'm excited because I want to be able to fix this car, and I want to be able to hear it run properly for the first time after it's all put together. And I want to be like, yes, I did that. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
I'm just irritating her now on purpose. Now, the only other things that are wrong with it is because this car has been sitting for a year. It's probably going to need brake lines, which I'm going to be honest, I'm not probably going to end up doing myself. I mean, we'll see. I'll do the research and such, but as of right now, I don't see myself doing those, so I'm going to have to take it to my guy. And it might also need a transmission cooler line. Now, the pros about this specific Aztek is, honestly, for a 2001, this car cosmetically, and other than the engine and such, functionality wise and such, it's in really, really good shape for how old this car is. It's got 170,000 miles on it. The exterior of this car, I can't wait for you guys to see this, but the exterior of this car is near perfect condition. The paint is in good shape. I didn't see any peeling looking around. Minor rust, I mean very minor rust on the inside of the doors, under the door lips. The only bad spot of rust is on the driver side rear door. There's a slight rusting out area along the wheel well, but they all do that at some point. And then the interior is also in really, really good condition. There's really no tears in the fabric. There's the floor actually doesn't look bad. Every little thing inside the car appears to work. All of the dash lights even are still lit up. Every button is lit up, and that's amazing for how old the car is. That everything in the car is still functionable like that. So, I mean, just the overall condition of the car, other than the fact that the engine's not in good shape right now, and it's going to need some lines here and there. Everything else on this car seems to be, you know, in my opinion, near immaculate compared to 2001 Aztek standards. And that is why I decided to make this purchase. It's for that reason. So, yes, I bought a 2001 Pontiac Aztek. All this time I told myself, don't buy a 2001 Pontiac Aztek. Now, honestly, if it was like a heap of junk, if it was like a heap of junk, then I wouldn't have made the purchase. If I went and the whole interior looked like there were stains on the seats and everything was torn and the paint was peeling, or there was significant rust anywhere on the outside, I would have turned it away, obviously, because, you know, but for a couple $100, you know, buying this car and not running, I honestly didn't want this opportunity to pass by. So my goal throughout this year is to obviously get this car running. It's gonna be a while because, you know, honestly, I'm not going to have all the extra money right now to fix everything all at once. So this is going to be an ongoing project. It's going to be, I think I've got a lot of really good ideas for videos on this channel as far as this vehicle. You know, I've already brainstormed topics to talk about and such. But yeah, it's just going to be a project, and then hopefully it'll last long enough to, you know, keep for a pretty decent amount of time. You know, try to keep it new. But I'm really excited that, you know, it's actually one of the the very first Aztecs, and we'll see what we can do with it. So I think we're gonna get ready to drive the hour back home now. So let's go. Okay, so we're back home now, and a lot of you guys are probably wondering, what does this Aztec look like? Well, I don't really want to give too much away until it's here, and then I will go through everything thoroughly once it's in my driveway. But here's a little picture that I took tonight, and there you go. Doesn't really show off too much, but we're done here. So at least that kind of gives you guys something to look forward to. It's definitely giving me something to look forward to. I'm so excited to finally get this car here. It's still freezing cold outside, and there's still snow everywhere, and you know, it's going to end up sitting for a while, at least until the weather starts to break a little bit, maybe a good day here and there, and then I'm going to go out there, and obviously the first thing I want to do is take care of the head gasket, get the engine running, as you know, running good. And while we're at it, I'm probably going to try to also get plugs and wires, maybe a new serpentine belt, you know, since everything's getting torn apart, especially trying to do tune-up on those, you know, Aztecs and Rendezvous. The engine is so pushed back you can't get to the backside of the engine, and changing the spark plugs is a pain. So we might do that while the engine is torn down. So we might do plugs and wires. The serpentine belt's got to come off, so we'll do the serpentine belt too, probably. You know, we'll just try to replace what we can while everything's still apart. Try to clean everything while we can, like the throttle body and all that stuff. You know, we'll make sure it's going to be in ship shape for its very first run. And then, like I said, even after it's going to be running, we won't really be able to drive it yet, because the lines under the car are probably going to have to be replaced also. So that will take some time. And we're going to go from there. So, that's all I got to say for this vlog is, finally, you know, I've got my Aztec, and I'm very, very happy. So stay tuned. Lots of content coming with the Aztec. I'm so excited. If you guys enjoyed this, hearing this news and such, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what your thoughts are. Let me know if you think this is a great idea. Let me know if you think this is a stupid idea. I'm expecting more stupid comments, to be honest with you, because nobody likes the Aztec. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And while you're at it, check out the MVS and vlog merchandise over at teespring.com/stores/Mike's Vehicle Spotlight. You will find all kinds of Mike's Vehicle Spotlight and Mike's Vehicle Vlog merchandise there. A lot of t-shirts, got a couple stickers going up, and I'm sure in time there's going to be more to come. And while you're at it also, check out Mike's Vehicle Spotlight, the official vehicle touring segment that will be making a comeback on this channel very, very soon. So thanks again for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Looking forward to seeing my Aztec here. Take care, guys.